it on the free stream. Hello everyone, welcome to Game-Geki, the show that's about to tackle 67 flaws of sheer hell. Right, you okay? Because we already did 10, right?
Well, I think it's a 70-floor building, so you got 60 left.
Oh, 60. Yes!
I mean, we could be tackling things like world peace and solving human hunger, but I think tackling these 60 floors of hell is right up there.
This is more important with understand. This is more important. So yeah, we beat Parasite's main story and we decided to cheat our way to capability of quickly running through this annoying 77 floor dungeon where we have to get the real ending by defeating a secret boss. Why any game developer would think this is a good idea, I don't know, but
At a certain point, I guess, they hope that the most hardcore of gamers that really enjoyed those one-screen games is playing.
you know, it wouldn't be too. It would kind of make sense to me if you could if you could just play it like with your stats carrying over, but like you get fully reset down to level 1, and it's only that it's like overpowered now because I've cheated.
Yeah, you would have had to play the whole game again, basically up until the T-Rex boss.
Yeah, literally the last boss before the big chain of bosses. To the end.
The symbol on the doors kind of makes me think Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, oh, hit me.
I feel that the bats and the moles are a perfect combination. It's both are blind. And the bat's technique has no effect on either of them.
Oh, bats online.
Haven't you heard the saying, blind as a bat?
Kinda wish I could slap on ×2 speed in this place, honestly. Oh, I couldn't.
I know, it's a bit of a shame this emulator just isn't as fully featured as others.
No, it's dog shit.
I'm not sure if the PlayStation 2 emulator ever had any speed boost options.
I think it does. I think PlayStation 2's got way more options. You can actually like change graphic settings on the fly in PlayStation 2. On
No.
EPS XE, absolutely nothing can be changed.
2 floors down. Only 58 to go.
58, yeah.
A big part of it is how many battles you get roped into on each floor, because that takes ages. Even though you can kill them in one shot, it still takes ages.
Yeah. If you're those mole enemies, they're knocking them out because they go underground. I can't hit them until they resurface.
Speaking of which,
One. Okay.
it was
Oh,
barely even
too
worth it having
bad.
that fight.
No.
You gotta trade your medicines up so you eventually have a full set of medicine 4s.
Yep.
Just in case the worst were to happen.
Yes, whilst I have godlike defense and damage, my health is actually the same. So all it requires is for some enemy to have some lame ass attack that ignores your defense rating to just kill me in like one hit.
Still very much a glass cannon.
The one. I can't fire before it goes
There's
underground.
no reason to even consider attacking it until it's done one dig.
I literally can't. The bar doesn't feel fast enough.
It's the Wonder Woman door.
The lift. Sorry, the elevator, as they call it in America.
Oh, yes, the elevator.
Elevator. Which elevates you.
I wonder what amazing core issue caused this thing to have different names.
Yeah. So, it's a regional dialect.
Regional dialect. Elevator. Now the lift, you say? What? No idea who invented the elevator. Mr. Alicia Graves Otis.
Sounds like an American to me.
An American industrialist, absolutely.
What do you call it then? Sounds like the English are wrong on this one then.
Oh yeah, I kind of went with that assumption to be honest. Elevator just seems seems like an American thing. He was using for a power supply was diverted by the city of Albany. See, it is a regional dialect.
Oh my god, Albany, Jesus Christ. What are the chances?
Just happens to have lived in Albany for a spell. He didn't necessarily create this genius contraption there, unfortunately.
Well, it's still involved. Still counts. Of course, that when I said that, I knew the sheer knowledge of the lift in advance, and I was just merely spouting my utter knowledge in a discreet manner.
You possessed knowledge on the elevator.
I do.
And it's a regional dialect from Albany.
Albany.
It could very well be an Albany expression, even regardless of where he invented it, due to all the time he spent in Albany.
Fair, yeah. Why the English called it lift instead, though? What couldn't they just couldn't they get the head around the word elevator?
Yeah, it's wacky, isn't it? Well, I can see in quotes, design their own safety elevator, suggesting that that must have been how it... Yeah, the company was called the Union Elevator Works. So
Union Lift Works, you say?
The Union Lift Works.
I mean, in French it's called an ascenseur, which means ascend, which essentially is the elevator.
It's not quite so bad with foreign languages though, because they tend to pick words that flow better. But lift, I don't know how.
Lift is really weird. Yeah, it's like the most simplest version of the word elevate, isn't it? That's the name of a car rental service. Well, not car rental service. A car
You're right.
Taxi
if you change
service
the I to a Y.
Yeah, it's got a Y. It's spelled differently, isn't it? Never
Get
used
yourself a lift.
Never used an Uber or a Lyft. Actually, when they came into vogue, I'd already gained my driving license, so I didn't need to bother with them.
On a couple of occasions. I think my greatest Uber was the one that was a hybrid car, so he drove on full electric briefly, I think. At least I saw the amazing energy gauge thing on the front. Couldn't tell if it was driving silently.
Type of car, was it?
Some kind of hybrid. It had both electric and fuel.
You know what brand it was?
It was a car.
Prior.
I'm sure there's some amazing email chain that tells me what it was. Damn it, a solid wall. You just feel the hopes drain out of your body when you see that wall.
Yeah, when there's a turn right next to it, it's okay. I'm kind of waiting for the point where it leads me down a ridiculously long winding path just to a solid wall.
Yeah.
Right now, they're always generally been right next, just on the second screen away from, another path.
Well, why does the wall kind of look like it was just put in as an afterthought? It doesn't have the same kind of quality finish that the rest of the walls do.
I mean, they've just like lazily stuck the asset on there, haven't they? Oh, well, let's see. This is a bit more annoying. This is a bit more of a winding, two winding corridors.
Double gut punch that.
Yeah. So already to get here, I had to go through 3 corridors, and both ways a wall.
I mean, before you even started off down this double dead ender, you didn't even know that the lift was an Albany expression. I mean, the elevator.
It's true.
That's just how much time has gone into exploring this little juncture.
Yeah. Yeah, we literally haven't trained slow since we started this conversation.
You can see the initial elevators, as you might imagine, are largely platforms with no walls.
Yeah. Just, yeah.
Something like you might see in a mine.
Son of a bitch, can't remember where I came from anymore. Wait, I can't. They've had like any form of pulley platform system before then.
It might be that it's considered a different thing. It might be like hand operated in the lift or something.
I think it's weird to me.
Got a motor stuck to it.
Yeah, cause I'm almost certain they would have had like pulley platforms, right? Which are essentially the same thing, just hand operated.
I guess you wouldn't call them an elevator as such. It must just be the configuration. Mine shaft elevator. Let's see if that any information. Shaft mining. I guess any kind of shaft mining would require pulley use. Must be some truly ancient mines. I can't actually find any dates attached to this particular one.
Damn it, it's dead, isn't it? Oh no, it's the way. I was right when I remembered I did indeed pass a lift or down that floor. What this dungeon really needs, though. See, you got your stairs going up, you got your ladders. What we really need, though, is your snakes.
Yeah, you mean your chutes and ladders?
Oh god.
Well, hey, snakes, yeah.
Oh, yeah, snakes. I'm getting attacked by a certain enemy, like sends you a floor down or something. That'd be amazing.
Oh, that would be annoying.
We could have those Zelda like hands, right? The hands that do for you, literally 3 down level in Zelda.
Oh god, those, yeah.
I'm doing. Maybe later on. Maybe on floor 76 they'll have one and they'll throw me down to level 1. Start again. Keys taken, start again.
Re-begin.
Hold on, monkey. Only one here? Something else. Just snick.
You get snacky snack.
Solid snake.
Impressive snake.
Is it? Wasn't that impressive. Killed him pretty easily.
Well, I mean, all Snake has to say about it is boo 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 boo.
Impressive snake. No, that's not an impressive snake. No, there's nothing impressive about this snake.
You're just judging it by the wrong metrics, that's all.
Fuck, I don't. I feel like this stream reminds me of the time we just dug a random hole in that game once.
It's pretty much akin to doing that.
Yeah.
Except this time it's fucking hard and difficult to.
Yeah. But how can it be harder than when we had to physically dig a hole? Physical labour in the game.
Deep physical labour into the very, very centre of the earth.
Mm.
You're right. I'm
Oh my god.
completely at a loss as to where you are in this floor now. It seems massive.
Yeah, they seem to be getting bigger and more annoying. Oh, sorry, I already passed the lift on this one. Just encounters
Let's
on
get out the
all
old
that.
tracing paper and start drawing out the...
Yeah, drawing out the map. Oh,
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
just kind of reminds me of it. Just have a very VR mission feel about it. This place.
Every single person has been turned into goo in this building, and this happened almost immediately after Melissa was turned into a horrible monster.
Yeah. Or no, on the can, we're just going as if
I guess Eve took a day off after all. Yeah, well, I don't blame her. I mean, sorry, not Eve. Aya.
yeah.
Aya is on a mission.
You will feel my ire.
Aya's ire.
Aya's ire. Dum, 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 dum. Oh my god, it's 2 bats and a mole man.
You say it's a whole country based of really angry, irate people. Ireland.
Oh, shut up. Ireland.
Yeah,
Are they irate?
yeah, irate, yeah. How are these moles able to dig through solid concrete floors anyway?
Listen. You see, your mistake is that you're saying it's solid concrete, it's actually marble. Which is totally different material.
It is a different material, you're right.
Oh, god damn it. If I could dig through that metal wall.
Well, logically, doing so would take you straight outside. Which would be undesirable.
Possible, yeah. I should just like an overload 2 just randomly put a bomb on down in front of it and hope it destroys it.
The symbol on the floor kind of reminds me of the old TV test patterns.
Yeah. Very weird, looks like kind of like the... I'm thinking like the Templar cross.
Alright, let's see if I can see any pictures of this building then.
Christ, it does exist, yeah. I believe. I'm almost certain I've heard of it before.
It's a super duper world famous building with its distinct spirey thing on the top. But I'm interested in the internals of this building.
And it's just randomly generated winding corridors. With no rooms.
I guess they would have
Big walls.
Potentially redone it from time to time. And logically, the floors ought to get smaller as you go up because the building's tapered.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's good news. I'm sure that'll be logic. That'll logically happen.
I'm gonna have to actually determine what actually is inside the Chrysler building in order to Google a picture of it.
What is, I guess it's like a rented space building, kind of like most skyscrapers, I believe, in the US are.
Okay, got some pictures now. The main foyer picture just kind of reminisce of this a little bit.
There you go. Clearly the game devs knew what they were talking about.
Secrets of the Chrysler building revealed. Clearly we don't need that because we're already getting them revealed as you play.
Did better mention Parasite Eve.
Building is legitimately disgustingly yellow.
You know what? Oh, disgusting
building-
yellow.
Yeah.
The place is pretty yellow inside.
The floor's pattern's different, but I guess that could in theory change over time.
Hmm.
Over the decades this building has stood.
Yeah. I wonder how much research actually put into this endeavor when they set it in New York. The Japanese team behind this game. They actually like visit New York and check out these places. I sure doubt it, but
They
interesting
might
to know.
have. They might have needed to because of the lack of internet resources back then. Like a year or so before this game came out, so like 1996 or 7, right?
Well, I just made it up as it went on.
So there is like a lobby area with like it's 2 floors tall with stairs kind of going up the middle. That isn't represented in this at all, really.
No.
All the stairs are like set into doorways here.
Well, absolutely no windows in the building.
They must all be on the attaching rooms that aren't storerooms.
The ones I'd never see. But what about the ghoul?
The ghoul is probably a real, yeah.
Is the juice loose?
About this house, yeah, it is. There's a moose loose. About this house.
Got this. Feels getting annoyingly longer. Oh my god.
This building currently is the 11th tallest building in the city.
Of New York. Of
yeah.
New York!
I don't know if that was the case 30 years ago. Or 20 and a couple of years ago.
Guess it's gained some position on that listing because the Twin Towers are definitely bigger than it.
Were they super rank?
Oh, what?
Maybe I can find a.
Oh wait,
table.
what?
Oh no, you've
How'd
got
I do
fully the runaround. This is worst case scenario.
How'd I do
Now
that?
I've got to find a completely brand new branch of conversation to fill this floor. But before I do that, have a look at the tallest buildings in New York here. Actually, I'll start from number 11. Got to keep the suspense, right?
Did actually end up? Did you ever finish the what was it called? The one, the tower that replaces the Twin Towers.
I'm pretty sure they did build something there, didn't they? It was
Yeah,
like
they finished
East
it.
Tower or something. So currently, Chrysler Building is tied with the New York Times building. In at number 10, it is an amazing building that's just called 53W53, formerly known as the Tower there. I guess it's 1,050 meters tall, feet tall. At number 9, the World Trade Center. The free
still
World
counting,
Trade
huh?
Center.
Is that the new one? The free one?
Let me bring up the page for that just to determine what this is. Constructed as part of the rebuilding of the World Trade Center, yeah. Yeah, so it was replaced with a building that already beat this, so it might have gained in its rankings but lost again. It appears to be a conglomerate of like a few buildings.
Oh, it's a conglomerate of several buildings, I see.
Bank of America Tower at number 8. That's 1,200 feet. Number 7, and this one stood even back then. The Empire State Building, 1,250. I mean, these buildings are like New York buildings, so only the most famous ones will we've even heard of, even if they're physically tall. I guess being tall doesn't guarantee you much fame.
No.
30 Hudson Yards, 1,268 feet. 432 Park Avenue at number 5, 1,396 feet. Well, they are in brackets actually, 426 meters. Number 4, it's 1 Vanderbilt, which is 427 meters, 1 meter on the other building.
The Vanderbilt building. I've heard that before.
Yeah, I guess most movies and stuff like to use these big tall buildings for their stories, right? In at number 3, 111 West 57th Street. Doesn't even have a name, it's just it's known as the Steinway Tower. 435 meters. And we got number 2, Central Park Tower. That's 472 meters. That's quite a significant jump up in height.
There's no tower in Central Park.
And in at number 1, One World Trade Center, the tallest building in the city.
That's the new one, right?
Known as Freedom Tower.
No, the Freedom Tower, that's the new one. The Peace Tower.
So, yeah, they went all out to replace it, it seems. If they're going to replace a building, they may as well make it the dangest best building they can. Tallest building in the Western Hemisphere. 6th in the world.
Yep. Didn't beat the giant one in Dubai, though. The ridiculously big one.
No. And of course now we have to immediately change tack and go on to that.
Can't remember what the tower's called. Apparently it's just silly big.
Yeah, so we're starting at 541 meters, 0.3. And number 5, it's the Lotte World Tower in Seoul.
Yeah, oh, Seoul, sorry, that's the one. Is it?
5.
Oh, number 5, right.
54.5 meters. So it's only like no, so 10 or 14 meters. So it's a good few floors higher. And then at 4, the Ping An Finance Center in Shenzhen, China. 599 meters tall. Getting crazy high now. Number 3, it's the Abaraj Al Bayt Clock Tower in Mecca, Saudi Arabia. 601 meters. It's a surprisingly tall structure, isn't it?
That's an old building as well.
Number 2, Shanghai Tower, Shanghai, China. 632 meters. And then we leave that height significantly behind by like nearly 200 meters. The Burj Khalifa, number 1, Dubai, 828 meters tall. It's like almost a kilometer up.
Yeah. Not a kilometre though.
No.
Not an actual kilometre.
Someone needs to at least have that achievement, or at least stick a massive area on top that just kind of is 100 meters tall.
Not many buildings aiming for that. For like a full kilometre.
Really phenomenal field, the aspect of building, isn't it? It's like you make something that's there forever.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, until it like gets burned down or something. Or demolished for whatever.
True, all buildings get burned down eventually.
Or demolished, whatever.
Oh. Yes, there is work on it actually. It's called the Jeddah Tower in Saudi Arabia.
Oh.
Which is being built. Now, did say that this building was scheduled for completion quite a while ago, so perhaps it got scrapped at some point.
COVID probably stopped it.
Let's see if I can find what happened to it. Jeddah Tower.
Jedi Tower. It's when the it got stopped. The construction was stopped when the forces of the Sith were gained power of the galaxy.
Yeah, the building is. They were pouring concrete, so I guess it was mostly just like the ground stuff, right? And that was about 1/3 complete in 2018 January. I guess either they were structural concrete work, so maybe it was like some core or something. I don't know. But they halted it due to labour issues, and they plan to restart this year, which may also have been delayed.
Probably,
now.
yeah.
So unfortunately, it's not able to take the sweetest prize of the tallest building.
Not yet.
There's yes, the building is actually extend out of the ground. It is a physical building. It's a bit built. I think there's a bit of sneakiness going on because the top floor seems to be at 668 meters when completed, which implies that the amazing whatever it is on the top will be like really big.
It's like a giant spike or something.
Yeah, something. I guess they would try to maybe make a tiny room on top, but I don't know. It's definitely not going to be like a whole floor up there.
Yeah. It's not really that tall then, is it? Oh, god damn it.
Kind of a thing with the yes, I can see a picture of its design. Yeah, it's a humongous spike.
Giant, I mean, I'm guessing they need, right, they have to have like a, what is it, a, lightning rod?
Perhaps.
Because high up things tend to get struck more often. I'm sure it has to be like that big though.
It's the amazing thing about the Middle East, though, because they have so many vanity projects going on that you can get some really amazing stuff built. Although, unfortunately, most of it tends to get half built.
Shit, this what's killing me.
I mean, I'm assuming you've made at least 2 or 3 floors since I started discussing.
This floor's annoying as fuck. It's like loads of winding corridors that lead nowhere. It's like
shit.
One for like one corridor I just keep missing. Because I can't remember if I took it or not. Keep forgetting at what junction it is. I keep forgetting to take the right turn because they all look fucking the same.
Yeah. Lots of stupid crossroads to them.
It's not like paying massive attention either, so. I've already been down here, so it must be another stupid cross junction.
So who are the tenants of the Chrysler building? Let's see, we got it's a model creative artist agency, Clyde & Co, Intermedia Partners, Troutman Sanders. So yeah, we're talking like loads of generic offices and things. The Yes Network.
Yes! Yes!
I wonder if that's offices or do they actually film shows in there. That'd be quite impressive. Entirely possible, I suppose, to convert a building into a TV studio. A floor or 2 into a TV studio.
I didn't say.
Don't know where they put all the aerials and satellites and stuff they probably need to transmit. Maybe they can do that elsewhere. A flood of snakes! Watch out!
God, I feel like I've been everywhere already here.
This floor is the one to put you out of
No,
your
this is a dead
misery.
end. This is a dead end. There must be a branching path.
Down, down, down.
Getting very little experience.
Yeah, you're probably not going to start leveling until you're higher up this tower.
Okay, so I came from north here. God, I think I already been to the left.
God, yeah, this floor is god awful.
Man, it's like endlessly winding corridors just to get nowhere.
Yep.
In every direction.
Down.
I don't know that time.
Oh, guess you gotta go left here, right? Or is that the way you came in?
No, I came from up north. No, I already passed for the. Wait, no, have I passed the door? I've passed the door, I know that. Have I passed the left? Maybe not. Jesus, more branching paths.
I'm making a map this time. Get you through this floor. Assuming that the physics of the room support being able to be drawn.
Yeah, and I'm getting the impression they can't be. Because I'm almost certain some of these paths have like ran into each other already. Hold up.
Whoa, a level up.
Energy shot.
Amazing, you gain the ability even though you already have it. Guess the flag involved with setting that isn't set. It goes on and on.
That last floor was before the boss or something. It's ridiculously long.
Really,
Man, really?
Just goes on, keeps going.
What the?
There you go, 5 screens across. Going up.
Okay. Okay, here it
Well,
is.
that's,
Jeez, that was crazy, that floor was.
It's huge. Like you cross through from when I started drawing the map 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 different rooms.
Yeah. Stupid.
Hopefully you'll get an easier one this time. I've got a feeling.
No branching paths yet. I'm almost certain I'm on the 20th floor soon. It's all linear right now, so it's a good sign.
Yeah, sneaking. Speaking of which, here's the snakes. Chased right out of Ireland.
By St. Patrick.
Saint Patrick. And he
Yeah.
was a saint.
Who's the Englishman?
But they made him honorary Irish when they learned that he'd chase the snakes out. Right out of Ireland.
To which she laughed and said, "You fools! The English own Ireland. I can do whatever I want. I don't need your permission to be honorary Irish."
Oh, that is a disgusting attitude there, Mr. Patron Saint.
I mean, he was English in Ireland, right? And
Must
they
be
were
what
like ruling
caused,
with iron fists. So.
the various civil wars and things.
It surprised me if that like was more akin to the true history of the guy, to be honest. Oh no, the story says he removed snakes from Ireland. By snakes, it means like some minority group that he butchered and killed, and he genocided out off Ireland.
Alright, fine, I'll rewrite the story. Patron Saint Patrick genocided the snakes out of Ireland. Happy now?
Yeah.
They said to him, "St. Patrick, are you mad? Are you
mad?
Are you fucking...
Are you fucking mad?" What do they say to the mad Irish?
I know they say fucking idiot.
Fucking idiot. Are you fucking idiot? St. Patrick.
Are you fucking idiot?
Ireland's an island.
He's a snake.
You can't get rid of them. "Then I shall put them in the sea, and they shall become sea snakes."
You don't put things in the sea, you drive them into the sea.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Drive them back.
So drive these snakes into the Gulf hole.
Ah, golf. Oh, you reached the bus.
Long fucking list.
Is this 2 gators? I can't even remember the amazing order anymore.
Yeah, it's this stupid boss, but twice. Guessing. No, you can't hunt his tail anymore, so it's the second phase of him straight away. Oh, still alive.
Think you could shoot me with just one bullet?
2 bullets. Nearly enough to kill anything that moves.
Get your first precious revive.
Yep. Oh, right, what's the club one on me?
Can't. Gotta carry around that. Don't want you to get soft locked.
Suppose
10 floors.
Why
it's only been 45 minutes.
Why the fuck don't they put a lift here?
Yeah, they really should be in these main rooms, shouldn't they?
Yeah. Like, I'm literally forced to go down a level back to the lift on the last floor. See if music's changed or visuals have changed now.
Be nice.
Music's different. Visuals are literally the same now. That's very lame.
And they
God,
could at least palette swap the thing.
They could at least fucking throw the tint on the fucking thing. I mean, Jesus Christ. Enemies up against now. Oh no, these blobs. I completely forgot these things were in the game.
Blurbs. More advanced enemies.
Oh yeah. The enemies are like crazy tech couldn't dodge. Can't you have any moments? Nice. Any moments in one? Oh. Already another encounter.
Yep.
Oh no, the spiders.
Encounters. Not these things.
Oh, more snakes. They're throwing snakes at me.
They probably put snakes in the entire building just so that the building does have snakes handlers.
Yeah. Or shoots.
Shoots. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Da, 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 da.
Like on an actual American version of that board game, it's not like shoots are like slides, right?
Yeah.
They actually show slides or no snakes on the actual board game itself?
Probably various designs. It's just a drawing after all. I mean, Snakes and Ladders or Shoots and Ladders, whatever you want to call it, it's such a primitive game when you can be playing amazing games like Ticket to Ride.
Ticket to Ride.
I've got a ticket to ride.
Well, the Game of
Plus,
Life.
there's a whole song about it.
Game of Life has a song, I'm almost certain.
I'm not sure if the Ticket to Ride song has anything to do with the game.
So let's straight. Damn. No, this ain't going far before I realise my mistake.
Quick. Didn't take you sprawling around madness.
Oh, god damn it. Go ahead, down again. Little curl, little bend.
I thought you called it a little girl then. I was like, why is it a little girl?
A girl, a curl. A door.
Girl, curl, adore, some more.
Oh. It was all wrong.
Damn. Well, you're running out of features, so there can only be a limited number of ways left.
Yeah.
Yes, this way. Yeah.
Head up.
Yeah. Is it the top? Is it the top? No.
The actual stairs with the actual corridor with the stairs, you can actually see a bit of the reflection. They've actually made the reflection of the stairs in the floor at one point. You can kind of
multiple lifts. I'm sure you just ran past a different.
I ran past the stairs before. I'll try up again.
She must be like really tired and winded.
Yeah. Feet must be killing her. Ah, here we go.
So this floor would have fit in a 6x6 grid. On to floor 22.
Actually, when you're looking at the map of nearly a whole floor, does it actually look like it has a logical layout, or is it crossing into each other at any point?
That one didn't. None of the maps I've crafted thus far have.
Kind of feel like I feel like the team to start off with, but they get like insane at the end, the closest to the end of the floors, the end of the 10. Now they seem like they're easier again than compared to the last few I was getting before. Didn't.
Yeah, it's got to be if you passed an alternate route. Quite a few rooms ago, that.
Curses.
But which curses? Doom? Bane?
Oh no, blob spider. Level up! I gained the power. Confuse! Confuse this target enemy.
What if this place by its very nature has already left you confused?
I'm feeling kind of confused. I'm pretty confused. So I want to go to the left, right?
Left, yep.
To the left. Hmm. Guess I'll try down.
A wicked T-junction.
You bend. Have you ever? Didn't. Have a thought like this. Strange things happen when you're going around the bend.
Hmm.
Remember that amazing Australian TV show?
Yeah. I thought you went round the twist.
Was it around the twist or around the bend? No, it is around the twist. Yeah, you're right. It's around the twist. Around the bend sounds more amazing though. Around the bend makes me think of toilets for some reason.
Well,
The pipe is bent.
I'm sure there was some random cartoon about round the U-bend or something.
Yeah.
Some kind of germs or something down there.
The lift. Strange things happen when you're going around the twist. Around the bend rhymes better. Around the bend rhymes better with that song though. Around the twist.
What strange things happen exactly?
I can't really remember much about the TV series, to be honest. I know it's like about. It's kind of like Erie, Indiana in a way. I think like random bizarre things happen in a little town in Australia.
Hmm. And is there another song about it where the twist? They do
What's
the twist.
twist again? Like
that's the sequel song.
Is this the way it didn't?
Bloody do the twist.
Let's twist again. Like we did last spring.
Be interesting to see if this starts to cross over other paths now, because it's just moving perilously close. Oh no, it's heading up.
Well, might turn right in a minute though. Oh no, is it the way? Oh, maybe there is
It has to be. There's literally no other.
And maybe there is actual logic to this. And there's actual logic layout.
Into the amazing YouTube chat with images.
Oh, yeah.
I post the map just for the sake of it.
Should we can't like dual stream at the same time, dual control stuff. You can show stuff directly on my stream as I'm playing, or I even control the soundboard. If someone else controlled the soundboard whilst you always playing, that'd be really handy. With the soundboard, a whole new meaning. Oh, fine.
I mean, it's physically possible. I mean, it'd be like Geki Cam, but implemented onto your screen as a picture-in-picture. Doable, but it would take a little bit of time to set up.
Oh, you mean the dual cam thing? The split screen.
I'd literally stick Although the problem with Geki Cam is that you need a whole monitor to dedicate to posting the thing, because the window capture doesn't necessarily work so well. Yeah,
I see what you mean. I was kind of thinking more of like just like dragging and dropping stuff into the stream, like images and stuff, rather than like. I guess you could technically arrange it if it's just a small window.
That crazy monster tried to kill you, tried to get the best of you. Because of that, it's just going to have the rest of you.
One thing I have noticed is that bumping into enemies, so when you just casually walk into them and receive damage, that is actually damaging me for like 8 damage, and that's like the average amount. So like that blatantly ignores your armor. It's just a certain amount of damage you receive for bumping into them.
As long as that number doesn't climb to intolerable amounts.
Yeah. That was actually pretty low right now. I mean, yeah, I'm injured through like just bumping.
You just went past the treasure door and the lift there.
Generally when that happens on other floors, it's a good sign. Is this the way? Yes.
Excellent.
So that's getting a bit long.
We could either make use of a free web server or use something as a go-between, or just connect our computers directly. I could create some kind of two-player Game-Geki tool.
And so you need like we need like a third-party server then.
The third-party server is easier because you can just connect straight to it without any hassle. Whereas connecting us directly obviously requires us to do that stupid network thing. No matter how we go about it, we always have to be on the same network. That's why methodology isn't generally used nowadays, because it's too fiddlesome to set up.
Yeah.
Oh, both those doors side by side again.
It's generally a good sign. Oh damn it. I'll try up now.
Oh, straight up.
I don't even fight any enemies on this floor.
No.
Amazing.
My map drawing. If it is I guess it's a good sign that you're progressing as quickly as I can draw the map.
Not sure at
When
one
you
point.
fight, obviously, I get tons of time to catch up. I can draw a doodle whilst I wait for that shit to finish. I even draw a stupid picture of a bee here. Which is really just two rings, but that'll do.
It's a fly!
Disgusting winged insect. Yeah, the only reason the Game-Geki tool is done in Flash is because it's the easiest interface for drawing animation. Simple tweening. Whereas making the animations programmatically would be a humongous pain in the arse. It's literally WYSIWYG in Flash.
Go right. Right. Down.
Yeah, it's probably going to kill all the way around.
No, another like a down still. Dead end. Yes.
Floors tend to max out at about a 6x6 grid by the looks of things.
Oh god damn it. This one's got a lot of varying paths, because I'm down again.
Yeah, there'll probably be a bend down here. Oh, no.
Oh, dead end.
Infuriate, another dead end, yeah.
Actually, no, not dead end, because I haven't fought any enemies into a dead end yet.
Ah, yes. That means this exceeds 6 total. Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, it's 5 total. So I guess by that law, there is room for one more level.
So not only playing the game, we're breaking it down to its essence.
Yeah.
Bit like speedrunners have been playing this game for years and no one's noticed that this place is on a 6x6 grid before.
Whoa.
This will offer new insight into speedrunning this game.
Speedrunning this shit. Chrysler Tower done in 20 minutes. Ah, this is a snake.
This doesn't exceed 6x6 yet.
Nope, this is number 6 in width.
Yeah.
And it didn't exceed it.
Okay. Guess that's the rule.
So, floor 26 now, I guess? Unless I've randomly forgotten.
I'm not counting at all.
You know you've done a bad thing though, because now I'm gonna have Run Swiss stuck in my head for the next like 3 or 4 weeks.
You're gonna go look for it and watch it online, and then say this show is shit.
I don't think I'll be quite go that far, take it that far.
Yeah, I used to really like the show as a kid. I think I watch it again. You watching like, oh, it was fucking dog shit. What? You know,
Strange things really do happen.
I tried to do that with you know that cartoon Ed and Eddie.
Oh, why did you do that?
I remember watching that like back in the day. I never really watched like every episode or watch it too like greatly, but I watched a few episodes and like thought it was okay. And then I tried to watch again and I was like, my god, this isn't watchable.
It
was
I mean,
painful.
It's a cartoon to watch, but other than that, I really don't remember being blown away by it at all.
It was painful. Well, kind of like bite-sized episodes, right? So I thought, I'll just hit the streaming site up and randomly watch episodes, and yeah, no, it was dog shit.
Ed, and Eddie.
The lift.
You see, there was Ed with 1 D. Then there was Ed with 2 Ds, who was referred to as Double D often.
Double D.
And then there was Eddie.
There was never Edward though.
I'm sure someone was referred in that way at some point, but just in a joke, depending on what was needed at the minute.
Oh yeah, I think one of their real name was probably Edward. I believe I think the main guy was called Edward actually. Yeah, the intelligent one. Yeah, pretty much the Three Stooges, really. Not the intelligent one, sorry, the middle one.
So there is
one.
the
boss one.
The boss one. There is the intelligent one, and then there is the
dumb one.
Dumb one.
The stupid one, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, it flashes black sometimes like that.
It does, yeah.
Seems to be when I'm too close to the edge of a screen.
They kind of tried to do that Pinky in the Brain bit where Eddie, it's Ed. The dumb one's Ed, is he, or is he Eddie?
Eddie, I think?
The dumb one occasionally does smart things.
Yeah.
As is the shtick for those kind of kinds.
Pinky and the Brain. The Pinky and the Brain never get their actual own TV show. They're only ever a part of Animaniacs.
Animaniacs thing, oh. You know, I don't remember.
They're bringing that back. They're remaking that in some form. I think on Netflix or something.
That's good, it was amazing.
One is a burgle. One is a genius. Two is insane. One is a maniac. No, one is a genius. Two is insane.
He's a genius. The other's insane.
Dead end. Which one is actually a genius? Which one is insane?
That's what makes the show so clever.
Because you see, the brain is clearly insane. His ideas are insane. He's a genius. No, sorry, no, it's no other way around. Brain is seemingly a genius, but then Pinky isn't actually insane. He's just stupid. But Brain is insane as well.
Pinky
demonstrated was also therefore
acts of brilliance.
Yeah.
Being a genius doesn't necessarily isn't as straightforward as you might think.
No. Genius.
Whether or not I'm a genius is pretty dubious and unlikely, but I can tell I am definitely driven insane.
I mean, if I don't like, what floor? What set of floors am I now? 3.
Yeah, floor 27.
And then 3. Wait, it's still a shit ton more. This game that drive you insane.
It definitely will.
I think it's like part 10. I think. What time we do this?
Ruling the world is definitely on the cards.
No, because I can't actually properly save it either.
No, forced to live without peace of mind.
Save state. I believe I did save it into a second slot as well yesterday. I think I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it just didn't work. I mean, CPSXC, so it's possible it just didn't work. But I tried to save it in a second slot at the same time, so at least I have a backup slot.
Pinky, my pinky on the brain.
Can you imagine like doing this legitimately though back in the day?
It would have been a pain in the ass.
Who would even want to do this?
This is looking like quite a tight coil now.
Give it away over the end. Good end.
Particular benefit to them. I mean, a programmatic reason to have them as 6x6 tiles is it's just less memory, isn't it?
There we go. Seven and 8, sorry. I actually beat this set of floors pretty fast.
Yeah.
It took me like for nearly an hour for the first set, and now like within 20 minutes I've already nearly beaten this one. I think it was on like the last 3 floors that I got shit lost.
Yeah, I think there was definitely a point where...
Yeah, considering I'm pretty sure them now, the mapping might become vital very soon.
You're like, oh.
Nah, that's soon. I could feel it's gonna be either a way or dead end. I was kind of hoping it was a way though, rather than a dead end.
Is the blue her mitochondria reacting to the foul monsters?
Maybe. Yeah. It's literally loading them into her memory, into her brain, because they don't actually exist.
She can't even comprehend them until she's done that. That's why no one else seems that bothered by these monsters.
So the only other people get attacked by monsters is the chief and Ben by the dog by Shiva.
Yeah.
And that clown.
Well, you were present during these times. I think you attacked them.
Maybe. I mean, they blatantly described Shiva, didn't they? Shiva!
She was murdering Shiva.
Oh, good end.
The stunning lift.
Elevator.
Sorry, yes, elevator. This is the Chrysler building after all.
Chrysler.
The Chrysler.
I named a whole building after a type of Pokemon. Oh, it's in free.
You're moving up in the world. And to replace your entire stock.
It's certain that's the first one that's in free.
Must be a T-bend, maybe even just an upwards bend.
Hopefully. Hmm. Seems like you can kind of assume where it should be going. I'm just going to assume at one point after you've drawn out enough maps that just for sheer data collection you can just guide me through a whole floor straight away. Go on, you should know. I wonder if any of these like maps return. They just get reused in certain areas.
I'm not storing the old maps, unfortunately.
Yeah. I don't think you will. I'm wondering now.
Doing so would cause me to slow down and...
no, yeah, definitely. Yeah. No, I understand that.
So, I would have thought this would carry on straight up, or be the upwards way.
This is the way. This is the way. As
The door adjacent is that T-junction quite early on in the floor, the second room.
This is the way, as the Mandalorian says. Famously.
Bow, 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 bow.
Dead end, get left. Reckon like everyone when they call him the Mandalorian or Mando, just for the Mandalorian for short, just call him Mando. Mandalorian. All the other Mandalorians are like, excuse me, we're all Mandalorians. Like, come on.
Yeah, but he is the one.
Could you like present yourself properly so everyone like doesn't just kind of assume you're the only Mandalorian?
I could do that, but I don't want to.
They need to make a new series called The Stormtrooper.
Well, there's a guy called Lando, right? He's the Landalorian.
The Landalorian, yeah. Lando Calrissian. The Stormtrooper and the main character. Some main character is just called the Stormtrooper. Some people call him Stormy.
He's actually the artist Stormzy.
Stormzy.
No, he never takes off his Stormtrooper uniform.
No.
Oh, Stormzy! He wants to make love and not war.
Yeah. Oof.
Oh shit, you gotta go a long way round back.
That could be an interesting premise for a Star Wars series. Like just retrace the whole,
Steps of the chap who was...
from a generic goon's perspective. Like the replacement of the clone troopers with volunteers to the fall of the Empire. Maybe even to the rise of the New Order, what the fuck they call? First Order.
Feel as to what life was like in these weird evil factions. Right.
Right, okay, so I came from up.
Up.
Have I been in before?
No.
So I'll help.
I can only provide you with crucial data as you've mined enough information about the floor.
Yeah. I shouldn't remember if I've already been here or not. Yeah, it's like a dead end to me.
Yeah, it's the 6th area on the thing, actually.
Oh.
But it could have been a way up, so...
Is X...
You bend upwards. No problem with the areas that are going to hit against the wall. I don't know if they're going to be like a U-bend or something like turn.
Yeah.
They can immediately turn all the way around.
Yeah, they could just turn back.
Like, you're on row 6 now, so it has to go up.
Have the stairs up always been like against one of the 6 walls or something. Or sometimes it can be in the bang in the middle of the area.
I mean, the last few have been on the very right-hand side, but okay, now you're on the boss floor.
Oh man.
In theory,
well, it should be a long winding corridor then. 2 big disgusting flies.
Find the office that the boss works in.
I'm gonna find this boss and I'm gonna shoot him. Shoot him in his big dumb face.
I would consider ending his life, yes. You're going to encounter him and it's going to go da 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 da.
Don't whip me!
Is it able to break sound, the speed of sound as it cracks?
Crack that whip. Look at this whip.
Does that mean even the fastest creatures alive can't outrun a whip crack? If you build a giant machine and a giant whip, could you like see amazing shockwaves come off it as it breaks the sound barrier?
I guess you could like with a high-speed camera, you might be able to like, if you like put dust around it or something, you might be able to see the dust like move in the shockwave.
Is that like a power socket on the wall?
Yes. To charge my phone.
All the accoutrements.
Because you have to remember that this game takes place in the era before smartphones.
Yeah, they were just basically the old Nokias.
Yeah. So she couldn't peruse the internet at her leisure if she was needed to. Couldn't send Ben a text, so they would have instantly known where Ben and Lorraine were by just sending them a text straight away if it was set in the real world.
Yeah, well, I mean, they could, yeah, just because they had the text SMS phones back then, but
oh wow,
perhaps they weren't as proliferant.
Branching paths on the boss floor.
Unusual.
Yeah, not everyone had a phone or a like pager. Oh, here's the boss room. Or a pager back in those days. What is it then? What is it? Oh, it's a centipede. Oh god. It's like a bit different.
This is Atari's classic. The centipede.
Stupid separating centipede.
That's it. Matrix kill him. You extend one arm one way and extend the other arm the other way.
Oh, 10 damage. Roll up! Only a key. No.
That's all you're getting.
Piece of shit!
Asshole. Dinner's ready.
Why am I still got this thing for?
You really liked it. You liked it. You really, really liked it. Is it wicked?
Okay, we did that in 20 minutes. That's not too bad. Having a map to backtrack onto is helpful.
It's not helpful often, but it is occasionally.
Hopefully got lost. I would have not known the way back on that last 2 floors there. Well, not last 2 floors, the previous ones, the one before that one. Still no pellet swap in this place, that's really lame. A 4-way. A 4-way one, that must have been a bang in the centre. It's like a
crucial point for getting lost.
Dead end here already? Yep, dead end. I hope these maps you're drawing look like the hand-drawn maps in Silent Hill in Silent Hill games.
basically it's you know how Leonardo da Vinci was like an artist and inventor and all that.
Yeah. What do you
Basically,
think?
it looks like full high quality graded diagrams. Of course, I delete them immediately so you don't notice, but it's like each one is worth 100,000 easy.
Leonardo da Vinci Code.
Yeah, you know the guy who drowned in the Titanic, right?
No. You know, Da Vinci was the guy who.
Far, wherever you are. Yeah, no, it's Leonardo DiCaprio.
You know, Da Vinci was the guy.
from-
Yeah. Leonardo da Vinci was the guy who. I think he used those two Chinese psi weapons. I believe.
Chinese fire weapons.
No, psi. You know, those Chinese like psi weapons.
Ah, yes, of course, yeah.
Master Shredder taught him to. No, not Shredder. Master.
No, he would
what's his
never
name?
face the orders of Shredder. Splinter.
Splinter. No, Master Splinter taught him to use that. Yeah.
But if Shredder's gone, they will attack.
Is it him? Did he use the size? He used the intelligent one, right? He used the smart one.
Leonardo.
Yeah. All up blue enemies.
I think so, yeah. He was like the leader.
Yeah.
Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo.
Yes.
All of them artists.
Well, there's artists named after the Ninja
Oh,
Turtles.
why did they name artists after Ninja Turtles for? Which one of you artists designed the Technodrome?
What do you want to name these turtles, Splinter? Dali, Banksy,
Oh yeah, just modern turtles.
Picasso. I can't think of anyone else. Parasite, Powers Evolved, Haste. Oh, not fair, okay. Can't even get it. Banksy. Keep saying Banksy, it's Banksy.
You're right there, Banksy. Have you got another amazing piece of art for us? What? You have?
He has, but it's got taken down because he's not allowed to put graffiti in trains.
Damn.
But it's worth 10,000! Oh well. What are you talking about? Ain't worth a train it's printed on. But the train is worth 2 million! Oh, 3 blobs.
Train might be worth 2 million, but it's aging rolling stock.
True. Ooh!
This being row 5, I guess there'll be a bloody T-junction in the next room.
Predictive power. So I go up or down in it though?
I've only got 3 rows of verticality.
Oh.
I couldn't give you an exact picture.
Pretty sure it's always using music from
Just taking it from earlier in the game.
in levels. What new enemies on me though? It's pulling out the there's blue variant dinosaurs are brand new. I haven't seen those yet. Nope. There were the palette swap rats in that you know where the rocket launcher was.
Yeah.
And only those were only in that one place. I guess I'll see them at one point in this place on some other floor. But now we've got palette swap dinosaurs, which is interesting.
You're going to see more dangerous palette swaps. The higher you climb,
Probably.
I hope
Yeah.
you're ready.
I mean, after right? Because I'm pretty much run out of enemies at this point.
Yeah, the game didn't have exactly that many enemies.
No. Should I go up, right?
Good. Yeah, up. I guess this will be a straight room.
Straight. That's the way. So this isn't the edge of the zone.
It's like physically there could at least be one more room high.
Okay,
but,
so it doesn't necessarily
there are
need
only
to
3
always
rows
be.
to-
Oh right, so it could technically be at the very top already.
Only a very specific circumstance would allow me to predict with accuracy where the end is. And by then you'll probably have explored every bloody place in the thing anyway.
We forgot about these enemies.
Glad they die in one shot. Seeing the back of that made me feel just a little bit happier.
I can't withstand my ultimate might. Oh, end. Oh my god! Oh, the amazing cats. Oh. You know what? Let me get my health to full.
You're being bumped around.
Yeah. At one point I'm gonna get careless and just forget about it, and they're gonna get bumped to death.
Yeah, you're leveling up. Your ceiling of health is gradually climbing, but your actual health ain't.
It's kind of weird. It doesn't give you a heal. Even if you have full health and you level up, it doesn't give you a heal. That's really rare. Most games generally give you at least a heal on full health. Like they knock it to the next level of fullness.
Yeah. Stingy is what they are.
Really stingy. People will hate you, Steve, if you're too stingy.
Damn, that's what Moms told me. Oh, listen. No, did a buggery. People hate me.
That was ever so slightly longer to load than normal. Thought the game couldn't crash
that
then.
blue thing.
Thought the game crashed for a second. I haven't actually saved state in quite some time. Guess I'll save state right now.
Yeah, just save your work.
I haven't had issues with crashing too much in anything we've played for now, but it's not an impossibility, right? Emulators can crash as well.
Definitely. I mean, the host hardware can crash.
Yeah. How scratched up is the disc, though?
Whoa.
It slows long. Can't be dealing because enemies.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Cat, you're dead.
Mr. Cat, you're dead.
Is this the way? Yes. Man, that floor was long. I like the first floor still as well.
This is floor 34.
I haven't advanced at all in this set.
Still early days for this set of floors.
Oh.
You're just hoping you get lucky. Unfortunately, you're not.
Dead end! So am I like nearly revealing all the map every fucking time? Or am I just getting shit out of luck and going the wrong way constantly until the very end?
No, not as such.
Oh, okay. Feels like it sometimes.
Actually, I suppose a lot of the time, I guess.
Mm.
Very 50-50 chance. Pretty likely you'll pick the wrong one.
Alright, it's not 50-50 then. Is it more likely?
I feel that whenever there's a 50-50 chance, I just don't like the odds. It has to be at least 70% in my favour before I feel it's even remotely possible to
50-50 is kind of shitty odds, ultimately.
Like, half the times you would have succeeded. That's great, right?
Half the time you fail. Oh, come on. Don't whip me. I'm not your whipping boy.
And yet here we are.
I'll try down. Got that. Cause I'll try right. Can't go wrong with right.
It's an upwards bend. It could be good.
There you go. Oh, blue dinosaur. The worst kind of dinosaur.
They're not too good, are they? This the experience you're getting is slowly climbing now.
Yeah, it's like more at the beginning of the floors and then less later on. I'm quite understand like I'm leveling up and it's causing that or like the next level after when I get it slower. Oh, here's the way. Oh, straight to a T section.
T junction. Half the universe as you take the most efficient route first.
50-50, baby.
Oh, you're feeling lucky.
Well, are you feeling lucky, punk?
Oh yeah.
No.
Do
I'm not. Do you wanna?
No.
Do you wanna feel lucky?
That was never on the cards.
Are you or do you? Do you feel lucky or are you feeling lucky?
I think the real question is, can you feel it in the air tonight?
Can you feel it?
So strong.
Oh, I just glitched the fuck out.
That was glitchy, wasn't it? It's the light show the enemies were giving you that Phil Collins beat down.
Yeah.
The song that has the drop right at the end of the song rather than at the beginning or in the middle.
It's like the precursor to dubstep, that song.
Wab, 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 wab. And if Kingdom Hearts were to adopted dubstep, we know that a dubstep is the place to be.
Yeah.
Dragging my map around all the time as I find where the center is.
Are you using paint to just draw it?
Yeah, just literally drawing lines.
What? No, draw squares. Draw actual corridors and squares. Well, one experience away from a level. Jesus Christ.
I'd be dissatisfied
next
if I'd
level
see
1.
two squares
Amazing.
overlapping to represent a corner. Not much room above this. There's space for 2 rooms up. Unless it bends to the right. So there's insufficient information to really give you a good...
Say. It did, didn't it?
You're starting to get a feeling for this stupid place. Cursed by the devil himself. It's the only way it could have randomizing corridors.
Cursed by Uncle Chrysler himself.
Damn it. Chrysler! So you've got this far, did you? GX modes really are for the die-hard fans, though, because, like, how is this not just boring as God?
Yeah, this is, like, really tedious. Imagine I wasn't blowing anything in one hit. Level up!
Congrats, dude!
Whoa, nothing. Congrats. God. Oh, what an amazing World of Warcraft tradition that was.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, like, buying that World of Warcraft classic game and just playing it? And I think I had to pay a monthly fee for it again as well. True classic feeling of paying a monthly fee to play an ancient old ass game.
The thing is that it still needs the servers to host it and stuff, and unless they have a amazing model with their...
Yeah, that's true. There were no like cosmetics were there in the original game.
Like,
so.
In-game purchasable in-game currency in order to...
Wouldn't surprise me if they managed to slide that in anyway, but... Is this the way?
Looks like it.
Tis the way.
If this game took place into the modern era, rather than merely texting Ben where she is and all that, she would have to slide into his DMs.
Slide into his DMs on Twitter?
On anything that has DMs, yeah.
I've heard that phrase used in regards to Twitter before.
Now kill those two big piles of animate compost and carry on.
Yes. The game doesn't even try and pretend to tell us what those blobs used to be. Well, your animals you can clearly see, but not those blobs.
Heavily infected. Now, see, if I was saving the maps, I do remember a room started with this U-bend.
Hmm.
I think it was what brought us onto the conversation of going around the twist in the first place.
It's the
It's the same. I think it was like a T-junction heading left here, but no. Could be next though. No.
No.
Totally different.
But yeah, I'll just share random. Here's a T-junction though. I had right. Oh, there's the lift.
Stupid bloody lift.
Amazing lift. Lift the heroes.
The lift lifts the heroes.
One of these bizarre things.
Just kill it. Thank you.
This clearly used to be men.
No! They should be screaming and begging that you help them. But the only thing they really need help with is ending their suffering.
Mm.
In that regards, they are eager for you to assist.
You look like a certain enemy type in Fallout 3. Oh, god damn it.
The right has to be
Dead
a
end.
end or a dead end.
This end is dead.
So, reasonable amount of room over here.
Go up. No. Ah. Here we go.
I walk into this very flat-looking picture of stairs.
Totally 3D, just walking right up the stairs. As if it were real life. They actually mocapped someone walking upstairs just to get that animation.
Well, shit. So an amazing update that the the makers of Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2, they're back in doing mocap.
Oh yeah. Now swing this giant buster sword around for me. It's too heavy.
Surely make an amazing like styrofoam one.
No, it has to be a real metal one to the because they want to mocap like the muscle tone as he carries it.
I mean, you can make it a little bit heavy, I guess.
No, it has to be as heavy as it would be in the real game. Crushes him.
His muscles aren't treated with pure Mako in real life.
No. What?
So we say that, but other characters have casually carried those swords around and tossed them to him. So
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Composites.
No, we've already had this conversation about the possible weight of the sword.
Yeah, but when we're doing repetitive things, the conversation gets a bit repetitive. It's just a way of things.
So we did end, wasn't it? Kind of looping into the other way. What's this long corridor puts me past it?
It's still underneath the other corridor. So you're pulling down. So there's room now. The right kind of goes underneath the rest of the map. The left, there's only like a little bit of room, but it could just be a dead end. So it seems like there's longer space.
Okay, well, it's a long corridor.
Okay, so you're no longer underneath the rest of the map anymore. You can go up now.
So still going.
This is either a dead end or an up.
Dead end.
And take me up.
Oh no, an enemy along the way back.
Oh, you must have been quite canny to slip past this monster. No! Don't shoot me in my testicle!
Okay, I'll shoot you in your face. Thank you! I think look like they want to be part of their misery.
You do. The mitochondrial evolution hasn't taken full form. It is a most egregious.
Looks like a left and right.
Check this way out.
If there was another T section you'll leave before though. Nope, not dead ends. So. Nothing but dead ends. Kin. So I didn't remember. Went down some winding corridors to get there. So which way did I come from here?
You need to go right now.
Right.
Sorry, I should have been able to calculate that dead end you hit. Actually, no, it could have gone up.
No, it could have gone up, yeah. I don't think realistically you can actually calculate where a dead end's going to be unless it literally, like in the middle of the whole area and you've already mapped out everything around it.
In theory, the end of the level is the next room.
Correct. Your hypothesis is indeed a theory.
Excellent.
What floor am I on now? Am I on 10 already?
38.
Oh.
I think, as long as I not missed one.
You're right.
Things when I chat enough shit, I sometimes I'm unsure because I'm just kind of automatically doing this.
It's a fly! And that thing.
Interesting fact.
Oh.
In the fictional universe, a man once tried to teleport himself into another machine nearby, and he was cross-spliced with fly DNA.
Terrible.
It was a terrible accident. He became a monster.
A monster munch.
But he spawned a sequel, so it can't have been that bad. It spawned fly.
Oh. Wait, the fly spawn?
I mean,
good
all if you scale flies up enough, they're horrible monsters.
yeah. Oh. Excellent.
Whoa, we actually
That's pretty fast.
made 3 correct choices to navigate that floor.
There you go,
Oh
see?
shit.
The greatest of the greatest navigation that was.
Had to be one time where you actually pick the shortest route.
Yeah, I mean, out of 77 floors, right? I mean, it has to be one.
Most of the times, you generally just explore almost all the map. It's gonna be a fucking U-bend again.
Is this the last floor before the boss?
I think it's 39. I may have miscounted by 1 floor at one point.
Oh, look at the tails exiting the level.
It's a cattle-free tails. They're those plant things that grow on the sticks.
Wall of ammo. Here we go, multiple paths. Choose your adventure. And go left.
This is like a choose your own adventure, but of the most rubbish kind.
Mm.
You see 2 paths in front of you. Go right, go left. I'll go left. Beware! Which one you should have gone right, game over.
Game over. Yeah, I was about to say this game. This place should have some of those. Like in the ship, where if I pick the wrong right path, it just instantly kills you. Or it doesn't instantly kill you. It makes you watch your slow death approach you.
Yeah.
Slow and dodgeable death.
It's gonna waste a bit more of your time than just straight up killing you.
Mm.
So the issue with this is that you've got to be lucky enough to. Oh, I see it heads straight down, right? You were brushing up against rooms for quite a long way, boy. Okay.
Let's go left.
I'm not liking left because there's not really enough 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no room for a way to be. I guess it could curl down, but
Where's the left?
now that I've given an opinion, you probably find that it's your gut instinct was right. Well, your gut instinct may have been right.
I'm just saying, like, totally random. Yeah, I think we've crossed some of the T sections as well.
2 we've crossed thus far, but well, you may as well cross it off now. I guess it'll be down then, the downwards room. It is.
Not really going on my gut, to be honest. I'm literally just kind of randomly picking the way. Like, yeah.
So we're at the bottom, so you got to go right now. Yeah.
There's the door.
Open the door.
Oh. So go right.
I've got no. There's room for 1 room up. But
I've got room for 1 room up.
if it carries on, I mean, this is a connecting corridor, so you've gone beyond the other rooms now, so there's plenty of room upwards now.
Good sign. This may be the way.
So there's at least 1, 2, 3 space for 3 rooms going upwards, but there's a downwards junction at the very top of that. So maybe it joins on, maybe it doesn't.
They can't join them, can they?
Unless I mystery weight L shape.
Oh wait, here's the way.
Oh, excellent. So, irregardless, it doesn't.
Okay, so this is the boss corridor, right?
Yes, this is probably the boss corridor, because I might have missed one, but I didn't add one extra. At least it's taken us a nice clean 2 hours to reach floor 40.
Yeah, 40 and 2 more should be doable, and one extra stream. I think gonna hit 2 hour mark now. All dinosaurs who die.
Dinosaurs, forget about the last syllables and stop at die.
I mean, I'm calling them dinosaurs. Oh, I still have medicine one on me. Jesus. I'm calling them dinosaurs.
Why do they call them dinosaurs? Because they make you die.
Well, they all died. They went extinct. Or they evolved into birds, I should say.
I'm sure there were some like amazing kimono dragons and crocodiles that are kind of Jurassic looking.
The closest ancestors of birds, aren't they? This is an interesting room for the boss corridor. Dead end.
Looks like a dead end room.
It's this thing. Oh my god.
It's a heaping junk of freak. You shot me in the testicle, no!
I
It
did.
just feels nothing but pure agony when you do that. Like, oh! So it's either be a T junction or a bend or something.
It's a bend.
Around the bend.
Round and twist. This level. I think.
That's interesting. This bend forces you onto a 7th plane. At least it
Right.
seems to be the case, unless I've miscounted somewhere.
Interesting. What is a boss? I think this is a boss. Boss corridor, maybe.
Yeah, it ought to be. It knows what's good for it.
Kill free. Ba -ba 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 -ba.
I can go on further. Heal free.
Waiting on the enemies thick.
You're nearing the master. Is it just that the Chrysler building is like a
Ah shit. Sorry,
upside down pyramid and it gets bigger as it
Maybe.
What a monster of a building. I can't believe.
No, it's built with black hole technology.
Whoa.
Just an infinite
Probably an
universe
upwards bend
inside
now.
it. Here's the boss room. So what is it then? What reuse boss is it? Oh, it's a Triceratops.
Quadriceratops, actually.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Alright, so it's 2 heads as well. There you go.
Oh, you murdered it like a little bitch.
I did, yeah. It was a bitch.
It was a bitch. Keep swapping that junk.
Yeah, tool, need tool. Okay, I mean, it's been 2 hours, I guess I'll stop here.
Yeah.
Oh, save state.
30 floors of pure power.
So it says 20 more?
In theory, 30 more.
Wait, oh, fuck.
74 Tower of Hell.
Ugh. Oh, wait, that's that Triceratops was just that again.
Just
Oh,
here,
I
it's
put 2
rolling
of
the
them.
building.
2 of them. Oh, guess on that note, I'll play something hopefully next time we'll be done with this game.
GG guys, GG.